I'm Trisha Graves, and I am the head coach for track and field. So track and field is relatively simple. You have primarily running events, but then you also have jump events. You have throwing events, which are considered the field portion of track and field. In the running events, you have long distance, you have sprint, and you also have hurdles. Okay, so our practice is held just at the track. It can get divided into the different specialties of events. We're totally open to absolutely every level of athlete that comes out. We do not do tryouts. We do not do cuts. I wish they knew how amazing our athletes are, because we do have some athletes who are really topping out with some of their marks that they have. And so it would be awesome if they came out and supported us. My message to aspiring athletes is just try and do something. And doing something is better than doing nothing. The reason that I became a coach is because I hope to inspire my athletes the way that my high school track and field coach inspired me. And so I hope that they all have a very good experience out there.
Rowing is really different from the other events. We mainly work on our arms rather than our legs.
Well, for short distance and long distance, definitely like the warm-ups are much shorter. I've heard that distance runs like at least a good mile for a warm-up, while we tend to stick to 400 to 800 meters.
I love rowing because everyone who joins, they join really new to the sport, unsure how to throw, and I love seeing them like grow and get better at the sport throughout the season, because it's such a big difference from when they're at the beginning of the sport and they can't even hold the shot right, and then there's somebody throwing over 20 feet, and it's really nice to see.
I would say for most sports, the hardest part is always conditioning. It can be hard, but the work that you do always pays off in the end.
During track meets, I could say like the competition at first is like very like nerve-wracking, because like of course you want to do good in front of other people and you want to like succeed the best as you can. You can compete in at most 4 events, but I wouldn't really recommend doing 4 events, because if they are back to back, then like you would probably get tired and you're not reaching your full potential.
For runners, we usually all warm up together as a team, and then as the meet progresses, because not everybody competes at the same time, you would warm up again with whoever else you're running with. Like say 100-meter sprinters would warm up together like right after the 400. So it just kind of breaks off, but we always start the warm-up together and we always finish off together.
There would be events that would take place, like field events such as jumps or throws. So you have the responsibility to like check in to your jumps or throws. But let's say you have a running event, you would have to check out, but and tell like the coach or someone running the event that you have to leave.
Yeah, definitely for incoming athletes, it's really important to think about training off season as well, because while we do conditioning in the beginning of the season, it's always better to start earlier because you're going to be more prepared. If you start training in the fall and practice for your sport, you have a lot more to build off of when the season starts.
Support track and field!